prices are cool. It's almost been like 2 years here with the diehard Clevelanders. It's almost been 2 years now where we've had the smoking ban in place and everything. So, let's be fair about this. Let's be fair about this. You guys can go ahead first, though. But round of applause. How many people are non-smokers? Are glad we have that law in Ohio? I said I would be fair. Now, round of applause. How many people are the pissed off smokers have to go outside of work every 20 minutes? I think you just interrupted Romeo and Juliet 5 streets down by yelling that loud, but that's all right. No, but that's usually like most comedy clubs across the nation. Wherever you go, it's usually how it breaks down. You usually have about like 50% non-smokers and 50% smokers. But to be fair to the smokers, because they put up with a lot with the media and people always talking to them, everything. To be fair to the smokers, there's probably a few more of them in the room tonight. You just couldn't hear them. You know, it's like, I saw I charged this morning. You're here. All right. Stupidest non-smoking story I've ever heard in my life, though. There's a zoo in China, and they have a chimpanzee there, and ever since they moved her mate in 2001, the chimpanzee became addicted to smoking. This is true. They showed video clips on yahoo.com, this chimpanzee in the cage smoking Marlboros and everything. Then they interviewed the zookeeper, and she was so sincere. She's like, we know it is a very bad and disgusting habit, but we're trying everything we can to help little Coco quit or cut back. And I'm like, how about you not give the monkey cigarettes? Is there like a little mini 7-Eleven by the rock formation we can't see? Next time you're at a zoo and you're getting kind of ticked off because the animals aren't coming out, give it like 5 more minutes. They're on their smoke breaks. They'll be right back inside. A couple cheetahs out back, like, man, that kid wouldn't stop pounding on the glass. I was going to rip his face off, but this is calming me down, yeah. This is how cheetahs smoke, by the way. They use their paws. That was dumb. I don't know. Well, I have a chance to, though. I don't mean to get all political here or anything like that, but this is a cause that I talk about wherever I go in the country, and if this could catch on in my hometown, I'd be greatly appreciated. But maybe you guys have these, or maybe have friends and neighbors that do. But if any of you guys have those fake cement deer in your front yard, those are dangerous when you're driving home wasted. Seriously. It's like, I'm sorry, officer, I did not mean to hit the school bus, but I was trying to avoid the herd in the Johnson's yard. Never mind why there was a field trip at 3:30 in the morning. You know. I have a kid sister. She's a freshman in high school this year, and she's already made that phone call to me to be the cool older brother to buy her beer. Yeah, and I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, there's no way I'm buying you alcohol. But if your school has a reliable drug dealer, you let me know. Marijuana joke, more laughs than the alcohol ones. Okay, didn't see that happening, but okay. No, people, like, I grew up in the 80s when Dare was huge and everything, and parents always freak out about drugs. There's a lot of drugs that are bad out there, but ladies and gentlemen, marijuana is not addictive. Cookies and potato chips are. I do want to say, though, I say some things that are a little rough that I didn't get to tonight, so if I didn't offend you, I'm sorry. No, but if there is one group of people on this planet I cannot stand, though, it is goth teenagers. If you're familiar with the groans, let me know. Some of you have seen them. Okay. I always love it. You always see them at the malls and everything. They've got 37 layers of black clothing on, black eyeliner, and they're always all angry. They have little scowls on their faces. You know, you just want to grab them. You're like, you're 13, you're in middle school, and you live in Strongsville. What's so wrong with your life? I don't get it. Best time of year to see goth kids, though, is in the summertime. You see them at an amusement park like Cedar Point or Six Flags. You know they're miserable because they still have 37 layers of black clothing on. Even though it's 185 degrees outside, there's eyeliner melting everywhere. They have shirts on that say the same thing. They have like big stuffed animals, scowls. They have shirts on that say like death and suicide. But then you see them on a roller coaster and they're like, whee! Oh, I gotta leave you guys on this. We got a great show for you guys, but my girlfriend's not here tonight, so let's talk about her real quick. She reads Cosmo magazine. Okay. She reads Cosmo. It's kind of annoying, though, because she actually highlights articles she wants me to read with her. I wish that was a joke. No, but there's an article a couple months ago on the cover. They always have the same freaking articles, like every month. But on the cover a couple months ago, in big letters, it said, 30 ways to finish with your man. Yeah, and I thought tip number 1 would be hurry up. It was not. It was not. Instead, they had Cindy from Topeka, Kansas, who wrote in, and she said, first, me and my man start in the missionary position. And then after about 5 minutes, I'm warmed up. Then if I get on top of him, lock my legs in a V position, and rhythmically rock back and forth for 20 minutes, I have a mind-blowing orgasm. I'm reading this with her. I'm like, after 25 minutes, I'm fully dressed and driving home. But you guys have been cool. I'm Chris Hegedus. You guys ready for a great show? Get back.